Hey guys, this is Melissa Zad for Into Boxing, and I am delighted to be joined by the one and only JB, Joshua Buatsi. How are you doing?
I'm cool, man. I'm cool. First time in Bournemouth, actually, so I'm doing the first interview with you, so it's the first for everything.
Do you know what? It's really, really funny because I've spoken to a lot of people from London this week. I'm from London too, and this is my first time in Bournemouth as well, and what a nice city it is.
It is. I didn't come when it was sunny, but I can see the coast right here. It's beautiful. The settings is nice, man. Like I said to my boys coming down, I'm going to come back down here. So it's a nice place.
Absolutely right. So obviously we're at the Bournemouth International Centre. We've got Isaac Chamberlain and Chris Billam-Smith. God, I nearly tripped up on my words there. Chris Billam-Smith headlining. We've just seen Frazer Clarke in the ring with an amazing comeback post-injury. You were obviously, front and centre watching Big Fraze. What did you make of his performance?
Good performance. When the fight got called off, I said to my boy, that's a good win, because that's someone where if you don't get rid of them, before you know it, you're in the 8th round and you've got a 10 round or a 6 round or however long it is. If you're not careful, that person will drag you later into the rounds. And like I said, it's good. When the opportunity came, he took it, he knocked him out. So it's a good win. The opponent is safe as well, so everyone's happy.
Do you know what? It's very, very interesting you say that, because his opponent looked really game throughout the whole of press week. He looked like a very durable character. And actually, I know there was a lot of concern because Frazer's come back after a hand injury. What kind of power is he going to be packing? But as we saw, that shot selection, the speed, the power, it was all there.
Yeah, it was perfect. And to be fair, if you watch the replay, they came in close. And just watching as a boxer, I'm seeing where Frazer's positioning his hands, moving the other guy's hands and beating him to the left hook. So from the outside, it was a good left hook that landed, the guy went down. But if you look carefully, there's technique and there's thought behind it, so it's a good knockout, man.
Obviously, I haven't had the opportunity to speak to you since your win against Craig Richards. Literally one for the history books. It was amazing. What an amazing domestic dust-up between you guys. You both did everyone proud. How's life been treating you since then?
It's been good. I can't complain, man. I'm trying not to smile too much, but it's been good. Of course, you want to wake up knowing that there was a local dust-up and you won it. But it's always, whenever I get the chance, I got a big up Spider, because it takes 2 to do it, and he gave me a good fight. It was 12 rounds, but I had to work for it. It wasn't a boring fight from what I've been told. I've watched it a few times, but many people have said it wasn't boring, so I'm happy to see that. Blimey, that guy's face is bust up, man. Oh, crap. Oh, sugar. Wow.
Absolutely. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your night.
His face is badly beaten up, man. I know he's boxing, but still. Yeah, man. But big up to Spider always. Like I say, man. It takes 2 to do it, and his stock hasn't gone down or anything. Like, it's a good fight. Everywhere I go, people say you and Spider put in a good show. They never say you put in a good show. They say you and Spider. So, gotta give him credit, man.
100% right. You guys had the whole arena buzzing. Like, the atmosphere was incredible when you guys did your ring walks. Everyone was standing up. It was fantastic, and it's a testament to your characters, because obviously it was a 50-50, almost 50-50, and it's a fight that people have been talking about for years. But what we really want to know is what's next for you.
So again, they said winner of that fight gets Bivol. I said cool, let's go into it. Let's have the fight. Came out on top, won the fight. Now there's all kinds of talks, and looking on Twitter, like, I'll be real with you, there's so many lineups of things that's going on. Today I got a message saying I'm fighting Kenneth Smith for the European. This week, at the beginning of it, apparently I'm boxing John Pascal. It's mad, that's all within 1 week. Of course, the Bivol situation, we know what it is. We're waiting for that. If it goes my way, we'll be ready for it, man. But a lot's happening, and there's a lot of matchmakers online. So if it ain't come from me, then it ain't true.
So obviously there's things that are happening in the background for you. As you said, lots of potential opponents. We've got a light heavyweight here tonight, obviously having his professional debut, Ben Whittaker. Really, outstanding amateur, as you know. He's quite a character. He's come out, he's called people out already. He called out Dan Aziz before even his professional debut. Some words on Ben Whittaker.
Dan's my guy, man. Dan Aziz is my guy, so I've got to say big up Dan Aziz. But for Ben, from my experience with Ben, an outstanding amateur, you know what I mean? Pro game now is a bit different, but I still think Ben will do well, do you know what I mean? In terms of him coming out and being different and flashy, I haven't really seen that. I've seen bits of it, but I think it's boxing. For real, for what I've noticed about boxing is say and do anything you want outside the ropes. As long as you get in and you perform, then it's cool, man. Do you know what I mean? Everyone handles themselves differently, so it's not for me to talk about how yes, Gat. It's not for me to talk about how people handle themselves on that. Do you know what I mean?
So in terms of, obviously, you guys have had a very similar background. You've both been Olympians. You know, is there a sort of like unspoken respect there between you guys because of that Olympic standing?
No, there is, man. I done so many runs with Ben. I remember when I was preparing for my Olympics, I used to stay extra days to spar Ben and John Doherty. So they gave me good rounds, man. And like I said, he's a guy that guys should watch out for. Look out and expect big things from him. And he's on a good platform with Sky, so it'll be good to watch, man.
Josh, thank you so much for your time. We really look forward to seeing you back in the ring.
All right, thank you very much.